And we are live again. Let me just turn up the heat so you guys can see my face. Um, cool. So, my name's Taylor Robbins. I work with some businesses that sell their coaching services online. One team I'm actually a part of, we have 12 salespeople. We'll do about 5 million in sales this year. That's revenue, cash collected. And I don't have anything to tell you to go do or to opt in or anything like that right now. What I want to do is help coaches, consultants, people selling their information services to be sales pros. So, how do you become a good salesperson? Because that is bottom line how you're going to grow your business at this point in terms of a skill set. So, there is a particular personality, after having hired, whether it was successful or unsuccessful, a lot of times, having now hired probably over 100 different salespeople within my own businesses or other people's businesses. Um, there is a very particular sales personality that will enable you to be a winner, to do well at sales. If you don't have this personality, you're going to have an uphill battle. And eventually, you'll either have to just realize that you are not inherently a salesperson. And so you're going to have to do some extra work and build some extra character traits to be good at sales and to attain this personality. Or you're going to realize, holy crap, this is inherent. This is me. And if you just stack the right persuasion skills, the right sales structure, and combine the right, what I call heart, which is character traits, beliefs, then you'll be able to do really well at sales. So, what is this personality type? What is the right personality type for sales? Um, I heard this from Mike Winger, and it's awesome. It's basically, there's the sales industry expert, and then there's the sales athlete. Okay, and I've seen this in my own experience myself. You want to be a sales athlete compared to a sales industry expert or product expert. What do I mean by that? A salesperson who really knows the product, really knows the service, knows the ins and outs, has the technical knowledge, that person will actually get beat in terms of sales performance every time by the sales athlete. Okay. The athlete is someone who naturally, right, is the natural born salesperson, right? So there's some certain personality traits that make a natural born salesperson. One of those would be, how to empathize, but how to at the same time create authority, which sometimes means how to be a healthy challenger. Okay. So you are good at listening, you know how to connect with the person, but you also know how to ask the right questions, sometimes the hard questions, and to ask them in a way that's not going to create disagreement, but it's because this is going to be the go for the jugular question. It's going to get the information that you need. It's going to present the pain and the problem very well to the prospect. And so obviously it's going to lead to a transaction. Or similarly, when you're at the objection stage of a conversation and objections are coming up, you are not afraid to challenge beliefs. And obviously you need to do it within a aura of agreement and an aura of connection and trust. But at the end of the day, you still have to challenge beliefs if you're going to overcome objections. And really, sales is just an exchange of beliefs, right? Who has the stronger beliefs? So there's a level of empathy, but can create authority. You're a healthy challenger. Another part of the personality is you're a people person. You love people. If you're not a people person, I hate to break it to you, you're not going to be good at sales. Okay. Sales is people, right? You know how to connect with people. Like a really good salesperson is someone who, you show up to a party, right? There's a bunch of people in the room. You're that person who wants to go meet everybody. So it's almost like extroverted. But then you do really enjoy when you're meeting everybody, you enjoy that one-to-one connection that you're getting when you get to meet each person. That's going to make for a really good salesperson. If people in that type of environment create social anxiety for you, you're probably not going to be the greatest salesperson. Now, again, all of this is not hard religion. Like there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. So I'm just saying in general, this is the personality type that I see be successful. The other aspect is there's a like ruthless aggression for growth. You are a grower, you're a learner by nature. You have to keep growing. You have to continue. You're never satisfied with the level of knowledge you have. You're never satisfied with the level that you're at. There's always another target. You're always setting the next target. People who are complacent, or who, when they achieve a certain level and then they feel comfortable and they like to sit in that pocket, that's not going to be a salesperson. Okay. That might be, and then no offense by all this, that might be an accountant. That might be, an administrative admin. It might be other positions, but not a sales position. You have to be a grower. You have to be growth oriented. And then there's also part of this personality type is you're a very persistent, almost stubborn person. So I don't want to confuse this with you don't have humility. If you don't have humility, you're dead. Your sales is going to be dead. You have to have humility. But what I mean is there's like this persistence of like when you get rejected or when you lose a sale, that's not going to affect you. It actually motivates you to continue to press forward, to move forward, to follow up with that prospect, to go on to the next prospect, to continue to nurture your pipeline, to get on the next call. That persistence and perseverance is also going to come into play with this personality type. So think about like you need to be a sales athlete, not the sales industry expert. And that athlete is like, if we continue this sport analogy, healthily aggressive. They hold on a second. All right, got that fixed. Sorry guys, this is raw video. This is what I'm doing. They have that raw talent, like they love to practice, right? So your scripts, objection handling, role playing, you love practicing, right? You love refining the skill. You love people. You're a people person. You're a very confident person, right? Not without humility, but you are very confident. You have lots of certainty about yourself. You are a great communicator. You use your voice well. You say the right words. You compose great questions. So it's not the gift of gab, because really a good salesperson is a good listener, not a good talker. But there is an element of when someone can speak with precision and be concise with statements and questions, well, that's going to make for a good salesperson, because the prospect is going to view you with certainty. They're going to think you know what you're doing. They're going to think you're an expert, right? You have that authority piece by the way that you talk and by the way that you compose yourself. So, these are just some raw thoughts. Hopefully it's helpful. You do want to have a personality type for sales. Without this personality type, it's just going to be an uphill battle. And ultimately, you're just not going to be successful long-term as a salesperson, whether that's you, the business owner doing your own sales, or when you start delegating and hiring salespeople, finding the right personality type is very, very important. So if this was helpful, let me know. If you have questions, comments, do it. I want to help you guys. Again, I don't have anything for you to opt into or to go to. This is just content to help people. And it's helping me document my own raw thoughts from my experience in the coaching, consulting, information selling space. Cool. Thanks, guys.